So we are in the Yarra Valley in Australia with a Cab Franc from Punt Road. There are Airlie Bank line. We've had a skin contact from them before that was super tasty, so I definitely wanted to try out their Cab Franc. And yeah, it does not at this point. So it's a 2021, 13% alcohol, and organic farming. And yeah, like still have an enclosure, which is like the screw top. So it's meant to be enjoyed young. So on the nose, first thing you get is that it's super green. It's like green peppers, almost like even like jalapeno. I'd go as far as to say that, which makes me think slash definitely know, or not definitely, but I'm pretty confident that they probably did like a early harvest for it, because that's like a really typical thing to see with underripe grapes is that you get green peppery notes on it. So after that, it's mainly fruit. Actually, there's a little bit of vanilla on there too. Maybe a little bit herbaceousness too, but again, I think that's kind of going back to the green peppers. But there's certainly like raspberries, plums, a little bit blueberries, definitely like cherries, more like red ripe cherries. A little bit, maybe even a little bit peppery. I'm curious to see what that's going to be like on the palate. Let's try it. So lovely medium body, pretty low tannin, which also makes me think that they didn't do tons of extraction with it. Which is also probably why it's that in the early farming is probably why it's not lower alcohol, but by Australian standards, 13% is almost kind of like lower alcohol. So the red berries, it's all definitely very much like a red fruit with a little bit of like plums. I do still get some of the vanilla on there, but it's almost like there's like a more of like a floral note on it now. Almost like, I don't know, like roses or peonies or something like that. Something like pretty pungent. So as far as like pairings go, I would definitely say this is like a great food wine, but it's not like a heavy food wine just because it doesn't have those strong tannins. So I like the idea of it with like burgers, or some sort of like brats, like stuff you're gonna grill, great with grilled food. Or if you're gonna do like a pasta that has like sausages in it, not so much like a this is weird, but not like a tomato sauce, if that makes sense. Like a white sauce, or like a easy like olive oily sauce, more of olive oily sauce actually, and like sausage in it or something like that. I guess meats. I'm really circling around meats, but not the heavy ones. So I hope that makes sense. Just think about your not shrimp on the Barbie. God, that's like such a I should never said that. But what are you gonna put on the Barbie that's not shrimp, but that's also not like a very fancy steak? That's what this should have. So I hope you enjoy.